Candles are often associated with romantic dinners for two, but one of the most popular is the simple tea light. They're easy to use, but what goes into making one? To make tea lights, you need wax. The ideal wax is paraffin. A byproduct of petrol production, it's perfect for tea lights as it goes from solid to liquid very quickly. Liquid paraffin is easy to transport in tankers like this, which are heated to 50 degrees Celsius. Now, to make a candle, you might think it would make sense to suspend a wick in a small cup of liquid paraffin. However, this method would take far too long. Instead of waiting for the wax to solidify, the body of the candle is made first and then pressed around the wicks. Step 1 is to make the liquid paraffin solid. The liquid wax is sprayed at very high pressure into the air and lands on a rotating drum. Here the droplets cool down and go hard. As the drum turns full circle, a scraper on the opposite side removes the hardened wax. In this granulated form, it's now ready to be put into the machine that compresses it into shape. The next step is to turn the powdered paraffin into the solid blocks that form the main part of the tea light, and that happens here. Inside this fast-moving carousel of powdered wax and hot industrial machinery, the blocks are being formed. Slowed down, you can see each space being filled with a preset amount of powdered wax. As it continues round, the wax is then compressed into shape. This demonstration shows how the machines keep a hole through the middle. The wick will be inserted here later in the production process. A similar cylinder presses down from above and squeezes the paraffin together so hard it becomes a solid block once more. Only now it's the right shape for the tea light cups and has a handy hole ready for the wick. The compressed discs of paraffin are then ejected from this machine and sent on to join millions of others ready to be turned into tea lights. The next step is the wick. No candle would work without one. Ordinary string burns off too quickly. However, a thick coating of wax slows down the burning process, and this combination makes the ideal wick. As the drum rotates, it pulls the string through hot liquid wax. Once the wax has cooled, the drum passes the string back into the wax again for another coat. This continues until the coating is built up to a thickness of 2 mm, the perfect width for the tea light hole. The fresh wick is then collected onto these drums, which feed into the assembly machine where the paraffin discs are already waiting. Here they will be cut to size to be inserted. But not just yet. Tea lights need two more important items. Paraffin heats quickly and turns to liquid, so without a holder, things would get very messy very quickly. Thousands of fresh cups are added into the machine, but some of them are the wrong way round. There isn't actually a problem with them, but a solution is needed. Luckily, this machine has one built in. Any cups that are upside down are removed from the line with a high-pressure blast of air. They must go round the system again and again until they are the right way up. Facing the right way round, the cups enter the assembly machine here. However, there's one final detail that needs a solution. If you put the wicks in now, they just fall straight back out again. That's where the all-important bases come in. Fitted with the wick, they'll keep it in place in the tea light's hole. With all 4 pieces in place, production can now begin. First, the wick is cut to the right size. It's inserted into a base and sealed into place. Discs of paraffin are fed in and the wicks are poked through the ready-made holes. And the whole completed candle is passed on to be fitted neatly into the perfect sized holder. The completed tea light is then ejected from the assembly machine, ready to be bagged up and sent on to the shops. Tea light candles are available in many stores around Britain and have a variety of different uses. They're popular in homes where they can create atmosphere like a romantic setting or be used to heat an incense oil burner. But it may surprise you to learn that they were originally designed to keep a pot of tea warm, which is where the name tea lights comes from.